Hey everybody, welcome to another SchwarzKat Reacts. As usual, I am Colton.
I'm Kat.
Cierra.
Oh, Daniel.
Nathan, Nakarito.
We're reacting to another superpower beatdown. This time it's one of their most popular ones. Batman versus Darth Vader. So,
I'm stressed for this one because I've come to very much so respect Vader as a character as I've dived into his story. But Batman, I've been a huge hardcore fan of. I started with the Adam West series from the 1940s. And but honestly, it just all depends. I'm gonna go with Vader.
You talk so much about Batman that you just went ahead and go to Vader.
She likes Batman as much as I like Predator. So
I love
true.
Batman, but I'll let everyone else do their votes first before I say anything on my reasonings.
I guess I'd say Batman. I used to be a big Justice League fan and stuff, so I've only seen 2 Star Wars movies. Ooh, so.
We're gonna fix
what a
that.
shame, yeah. That's hey,
changed.
more reactions.
I'm gonna let Nathan go.
It's got to be Vader. It seems like an easy win. Just Force. You're gonna throw batterings at me? No.
I think Vader, and Vader has no Batman absolutely has no prep time. Hey, what? Batman has no prep time worth.
I have
So Batman, there's absolutely no prep time that he can do to beat Vader.
Yelling.
So it's 100% a Vader in this fight, and that's where I'm going.
It was just when he gets closer, it's straight to the audience. It's just
Yeah, I'm looking right at you, audience.
But he didn't lower his voice when he got close. He was like, so just so you know.
Just so you know.
Stop it! Why are you gonna hurt me?
Just so you know. Just so you know. It's my favorite character.
I just beating on the
Look at the bars!
What's happening?
Power levels over 9,000.
Anyways,
All right.
but yeah, no. Basically, O'Daniel took my reasoning. It is because of the lack of prep. Because what makes Batman so good is once he goes against a foe, he learns from them and then he adapts.
Who said he doesn't have prep?
The prep team.
the prep team.
This is
If
literally
he
an
has
IP.
prep.
I mean, if he has prep.
How long is this video? Let's see how long the video
No,
is.
I'm still going Vader. I'm still going Vader if he has prep.
So
Yeah, just the Force itself is such a cosmic being.
Vader too?
Yeah,
The one person that has all the Force.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't he the one that killed the planet, or was that
Nihilus.
no?
You're thinking of Nihilus?
the Planet Eater was Darth Nihilus, Lord of
Yeah.
Hunger.
I mean, literally, Anakin has to walk the light, and then Vader walks the dark, and then boom, you have balance after he dies. This makes
One
total
word:
sense.
midichlorians.
Hey, he lowered his voice that time.
I did.
He didn't get as loud.
It wasn't.
Midichlorians.
It was literally both
We're
me
off to
and
try
him.
higher than Yoda's.
Personal on that one.
Too.
So that was okay.
Got scared for a second when I was going forward. All right. Let's find out.
3, 2, 1.
I'm nervous.
Machinima again. Listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm really sad too because there was actually a Machinima video. They did a whole summer contest where anybody could make their own fan films and stuff. And somebody made a fan film about a world where the giants took over, and so it was an old west apocalyptic thing with elemental giants walking around. It was actually really unique and good.
That actually sounds sick.
Oh, BFG.
But because they closed the channel, I can't find that video ever anymore.
There actually is a lot more content I remember from Machinima that was good.
It's a big effing giant.
Wait, channel deleted?
The Machinima?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Machinima channel is completely gone.
Dumb.
Yep. Super
Yeah.
dumb. At the bare minimum, you're still just going to make money off of it, just leaving it there and not making any more content.
Yeah.
But, yep, idiotic. Whoever bought them and just decided to close it. Stupid.
It makes no sense.
they were saving Google some money.
I'm gonna say Batman. And here's why.
You're absolutely wrong.
Because, yes, Darth Vader has the Force.
It was
He's
Trump.
got a kick-ass lightsaber. He's got all this stuff. But Batman, man, he can think his way out of anything.
He
build
can
anything.
if he has
Batman.
time.
Alright, so I have to give it to Batman. He does
Got
I didn't
time.
know he could do that
Do what?
against Darkseid.
He's he's the only mortal that's ever dodged Darkseid's Omega beams.
Anything Batman has that he's gonna throw at him, he's gonna see it coming. So I don't even know why he's wasting
He
his
didn't
time.
win, but he dodged his Omega beams.
Ray Park.
Ray Park.
Ray Park better say Darth Vader.
There's no allegiance to the dark side. Batman, not Batman.
Ray Park said Batman.
What the
Well,
hell?
he's wrong.
Ray Park, no. It'd be like you
Green
saying
Arrow, sure.
Darth Maul. I'm sure you if Darth Maul.
Because he would have probably some
Yeah, Darth Maul would definitely lose to Vader.
short circuit.
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
not Vader. Sorry, Batman.
There is another good one that's that I almost picked for later, but it was Darth Maul versus Spider-Man, and that one's really
Pretty
good.
much adapts to his situations, and I gotta give him that. He's very well trained.
I still think Darth Maul would beat Batman.
I mean,
You're right. I did see that clip.
Now, do I think Ray would beat Batman?
Both win
No.
because by
Ray.
Maybe if she gets a whole bunch of rocks and just throws them.
Bruce Campbell.
She is Ray Palpatine, remember?
You would lose. We would win.
Bruce Campbell?
Vader, sure, but I'm gonna have to go with Batman. Even though that
Fear.
Vader has the Force, he's very easily outwitted. I mean,
Are you wearing a Star Wars shirt, yo?
He is.
Yeah.
He's wearing a Star Wars shirt. He's
Man.
Batman. I mean, Ray Park is Darth Maul and just Batman, so.
Yeah.
He doesn't kill. He kind of knocks his enemies out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't kill.
I miss those games.
Vader
Yeah, the
kills.
Arkham games are
Vader
really
kills
good.
for a living.
I prefer the PS4 Spider-Man games, but the Arkham games are really good.
Vader's so
Very
strong.
close.
He can lift a ship. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
A big
You know what'd be so funny?
vessel. He can stop it.
This fight was only 10 seconds, so Vader just force chokes,
Broke
breaks
his
his
neck.
neck, and he's dead.
I mean,
Just
what
that
can
quick.
Batman stop the Joker.
You know, if I didn't have a budget, yep, that's how I'd do it.
It's like that one, the one comic with Vader and Sidious. Vader's fighting this guy, and Sidious is like, Lord Vader, stop teasing him. He's like, yes, master, and stabs him right for the head.
Vader's essentially
Vader
a Dragon Ball
loves
character.
toying.
He wants to mess with them and figure out their power level first.
Oh, I was gonna say
Oh my
Dead by
God.
Daylight. They just need to put Vader in Dead by Daylight now.
This comic was
Play the shit
hilarious.
out of Vader in Dead by Daylight. All right, here we go.
Alright,
Oh,
Vader.
yeah, he's breathing.
Wow.
That's no moon.
That's not a starfighter.
That's no moon.
It's Batman!
That's no moon. Initiate cloaking mode.
That voice, that sounds super close to Conroy.
Yeah, his name, the actor they have doing him is Kevin Porter. He
That was really good.
he's a pretty decent Batman. He plays Batman in a lot of their stuff, and he's pretty decent.
That's a 6 set.
Yeah, the set design's pretty
Right.
good for like a YouTube show.
You know, I want this to be in my bedroom.
My bedroom.
I'm sorry.
You could.
Oracle. I've located Superman.
Excellent.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
okay. He located Superman?
Yeah.
Okay, hang
Shit.
on.
Okay, you know.
Why are we showing Obi-Wan's
Vader
lightsaber?
has Superman.
He said there's something else I need because you know Vader took Obi-Wan's lightsaber, so
Yep.
it's stored on the Death Star.
My lord, sensors indicate a breach of security in your...
Like Vader didn't know that shit.
He's here for the Kryptonian. Lock down cell blocks 3 and 4.
Vader's been not. Vader can't sense force sensitive that well. He wasn't able to sense.
He says Luke, yeah.
Luke,
he
'cause Luke's
senses
force
what he
sensitive.
wants to sense, man. He
Batman's not
knows.
force sensitive, so he'd have a harder time sensing him.
Superman's location.
Not that it's gonna matter.
Oh, hey. How we doing?
Also, like, he'd be able to get on the... Did he have a cloaking ability when he got his ship to the Death Star?
Yeah, his cloaking ability.
Cloaking?
The power of the dark side.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All too
Yep.
easy.
Yep.
EMP.
Oh! Oh! No!
I'll take
Oh, you know that wouldn't work. They would have to be more powerful than Sidious's lightning. Sidious's lightning has been able to burn people to crisps.
It's not about the effect of it; it's to turn off his life support.
Yeah, it's literally
It's
shutting
not
down
to hurt
his...
him; it just turns his life support off, so he has to use the Force to breathe and stuff rather than focusing it all on Batman.
You underestimated me.
I underestimate
Not that. Yeah, I mean,
nothing.
Vader's still one of the greatest duelists in the world.
He has the lightsaber!
He took Obi-Wan!
We just talked about it. In A New Hope, Obi-Wan left his lightsaber on the Death Star. It shows Vader taking it. Batman pulled up the schematics after Superman. He's like, I need something. He saw that Obi-Wan's lightsaber was stored on the Death Star, so he went to get it.
I didn't know he already grabbed. Maybe I didn't see him grab it. I saw him
they didn't
look at it. Oh, okay.
They didn't show him
They didn't
grabbing
show
it.
it.
They just showed the intent of him taking it.
Okay.
They don't have that kind of budget to keep on doing that.
And the system's back up.
You put the adrenaline in.
It's like Bane.
Steroids.
Oh.
Force bump.
Oh.
Force bump.
Yep. Whoa!
Catherine.
You
might
did
wanna
it!
put your mic further.
You get loud.
I'm sorry.
You can turn your volume a little lower. Just tiny.
The Bat Jet.
How's that?
Perfect.
Okay.
Just your woes now. Just
Whoa.
Alfred, make me a latte.
Oh, but here's my thing though. If Clark gets out, then we're in trouble.
Yes, because Superman can beat Vader.
Yeah. Superman to easily beat Vader.
nice. They cast it pretty well.
Yeah, the makeup actually looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, now imagine Sidious versus...
Yep. I'm just really worried that Superman's gonna get out.
I think that's the most unrealistic thing in this whole video is how the fuck did they get Superman?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh!
How'd he survive that? There's no
He
way.
ripped it apart. He didn't implode it.
Man, he didn't do that in the first place? Damn, Vader. That's why Sidious says, don't toy with your... don't toy, man. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any way Batman was... Unless Batman got to bring, like, his Hellbat armor or something like that.
Yeah.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
I don't even know about a Hellbat armor.
Right.
Hellbat armor is insanely
But also,
powerful,
but also he could just, force choke him from inside.
to an extent, a lot of the times, like, Batman's Hellbat armor has been shown to not be, susceptible to telekinesis and stuff.
Really?
And the Force works that kind of similar.
Yes. Interesting.
Man, that was
sneak peek to
brutal.
the next thing.
Check out the link below for a full download.
Yeah, so that was, that was Batman versus Darth Vader. So
Yeah.
that's one thing.
I'm glad I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah.
I would have been really upset if Batman won the main one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but the just to let you know, since we're not going to watch it, the one with the alternate ending is literally what Captain was saying. Batman finds out a way to deactivate the kryptonite that's in Superman's cell to let Superman free, and then Superman beats Vader. So
But that's not Batman!
That's not
a
even
Batman.
technically
How-
beat Vader in that one.
No, that doesn't
He lets
count.
Superman
But it's
out. and
alternate
Superman
ending.
beats.
Alternate,
Yeah, that's the
alternate my...
I'm sure that they were like, shit, we have to make an alternate ending. How the fuck does Batman win this? We'll have to make Superman win.
No, they did it for the fans because there were so many people saying Batman.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, okay,
I mean,
we're gonna
yeah.
make it Batman,
brings
but
Luke?
Superman's gonna win, okay?
What?
But
What
how
if
is
he
it?
brings Luke?
If Luke or if Batman brings Luke?
Yes.
But then Luke wins.
No, but he kills him before, like, the whole
No, I
situation
mean,
with Luke.
still,
and
like,
It would
that
have to
would
be
Luke
Batman
wins.
physically beating the crap out of Vader.
Yeah,
He would
Batman.
killing him.
It would be Batman has to specifically beat Vader.
Okay.
Just like Predator with Wolverine, when Wolverine
Yes.
specifically took him down.
You
Yeah,
just
I
can't
think-
call Luke a weapon.
I think literally the only way you're getting around that is if Batman has his Hellbat armor.
If he threw
Yeah.
a Womp Rat at him and killed Vader, the Womp Rat would win.
Batman just shows up and he's just like, pocket sand.
The same. Well,
He wins.
is it?
No,
yes,
no,
sand's-
no. He
yes,
has-
sand-
he has
I
to do-
consider sand a weapon.
He has to do that with Anakin. Just sand.
I think that's why, his suit is resistant against sand now, so.
Or if Batman had some type of like magnetic technology, because I mean Vader's mostly robotic.
Yes.
So if he would have disabled his life support, and then used some type of magnet system to like distract Vader long enough
Yeah,
to
but-
be able to kill him with like
But he would have
a
to
weapon.
He would have to deal with that and the Force without him choking him with his mind.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It'd have
Yeah.
to be like he'd have
That
to do it in
and-
like a second
yes.
before Vader could react.
Okay.
And then I've read in even some bits of Star Wars how we see them in the movie and everything. They're moving like to almost to the speed of light. There's this Darth Bane novel. Darth Bane was so fast, he was out in a rainstorm and was able to block every drop of rain, and be completely dry from that.
But Vader is not that fast because of his cybernetics. But yes, a lot of Force users in like Legends and stuff, they explained like they're actually, because like in the Phantom Menace they use their Force speed, they're able to technically do that like 24/7.
Oh, there wasn't
They don't. That means we never see them actually use
Right.
Force speed again. And in the movies anyway, so that's why me and Catherine always say it's the once in a lifetime Force speed, and they can only ever do it once in their lifetime.
I still believe it's considered canon to me
Wait.
because they used it
I
in
know
the
what you're
movie.
talking about.
Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan used it.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah.
It's once in
Yeah.
a lifetime Force speed. They can only do it once in their lifetime, and then they can never do it again.
I guess it's kind of like the Rey.
Have you
with the
seen
healing thing.
Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon use it again? Nope.
Well, no, you don't see Qui-Gon use it again because he's dead.
True.
You remember
I really want to think yes.
the droidicas? Battle droids?
No, I know what you're talking about.
The
I
shields.
was just like,
Have
let's
you
escape.
ever seen him do it again? And
I
he's
think-
thinking, but you haven't. I promise.
I don't remember that actually on the VHS version.
No, it's
Was it
there.
Phantom Menace?
It's
Yeah,
painfully
Maybe
there.
I just never really thought it was them speeding away. Maybe that's why they
No,
never did it.
They're at the end of the
hallway already. What happened?
If you literally go back and like rewatch it and you just like solely focus on that part of just
Them speeding.
Ewan and Liam, you'll just see the "Choop."
Yeah, they just like Jared to design this Force speed, and then they never use it again. So it's, Jedis can use that ability once, and then it'll kill them if they use it again. That's my headcanon.
The editor, we only have this much time in the movie. Okay, let's just speed them running right here.
How do we get them out of this situation, George?
Make them run really
He runs
fast.
real fast. Well, why don't we use this again later in the fight with Darth? No.
Man, it
Why
would
can't?
have.
No. I created this franchise.
Well, I
It's
guess
too easy. How about that?
Okay. Now, what about the the mega jump? Like Obi-Wan jumping down.
They use that a
Real high.
lot.
They
can
use
do
that a lot. Okay.
They use that a
Yeah.
lot. They use it in Clone Wars. It's
Yeah.
the Force jumps.
So
It's
that
just
can be
Force
considered
speed.
super strength, or are they using the Force to slow themselves down before they?
I always thought they were using the Force to like defy the gravity that was weighing down on them, allowing them to jump higher.
I thought it was like
Which is
push.
how
Or
like
pushing
they're.
downward.
Oh, like
You know,
almost a
it's
Force.
It's how like whenever they're jumping from really high distances,
Yeah.
like especially when you see in the Clone Wars, it's just like kind of
Lola.
very fast, but also like they land on their feet. So I definitely think that that's a big mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks for watching this episode. We're going to watch more Superpower Beatdowns and upload those soon, but this is the end for the Batman vs. Darth Vader. Thanks.
Please like and subscribe.